honestly, I'm not really that keen on taking any of those t-shirts home, so maybe we'll cut a few deals as the day goes on.
Yeah, if you mention Adam McIntosh's name, I'm sure you'll get a 5% discount.
Which brand we prefer, Rusty? Oh, I'm sort of quite partial to that.
What's it called?
Starts with an E. Right, okay. Sorry, missed that, mate. So, I don't know where my kidney head is.
So, Martin Grant founded the company in 92.
So tell us a bit about this, because we have here a real snapshot for people of the different eras in some respects, don't we?
Been parked up for about 20 years and we rebuilt it. I think Greg's going to have a go at driving it. I don't know how that's going to go.
Amazing. While he's getting ready to take over by the looks of it, is what I should say, the restoration on this is absolutely magnificent, isn't it?
I guess any time I'm Kennedy right, but originally back to this truck, I don't know how much it actually cost us.
No, nobody's told me yet, but it keeps us going. Roger Road did a fantastic job of restoring the next venue. So that all the practice with the rat truck before that.
Feel free to tell us a little bit more about them as we go.
1966, we got there, tribute to Mike Lambert, famous Kiwi volcano from Illinois. It's been around the country a few times. Just truck.
As well.
Also serving on this guys from the corner of the second of North Island, latest station 2.
One thing you both made the point about yesterday is that it's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. I mean, obviously people have different demands in here in the transport industry and so on, and you can customise.
Trucks, and they were all painted gold down here. Collected 18 years brought Kiwi War, and then the owners put it back into its original gold position. And that's that will come down from what we were, there was 7 in that Concord. Moving back to the green one, yeah. That particular truck was built in 2017 as a tribute to the founder of the company. And that just comes out special occasions. So that was built in secret and presented to the founder of the company, quite an emotional time. And I think that's done about 85,000 Ks. The log truck behind it with the trailer folded on the back, that's a couple of weeks ago, that was hauling logs in Victoria, Australia. I believe it actually been down to Tasmania hauling logs. And that's come over, we helped bring that over about 3 weeks ago, so that's possibly one of the furthest travel. And that particular truck has done 26,000 hours. It hasn't been restored, it's just been lightly touched up.
Don't try calling the 03 number, that's Gippsland in Victoria, incidentally on the side of that truck, so it's exactly as per.
Richard Stokewell, he was a famous operator in the 70s and 80s, and that truck was in his original colours as a tribute. That's got a cat engine with an air start. Quite a simple technology. Still going.
All sorts here, from tippers to various different contractors. You've got. And they're still coming in. They're still flying in.
That's Christchurch-based fleet, the Lawrensons. I think they're just about to celebrate 25 years of business. Started by the owner, who's probably driving one of the trucks, I would imagine.
Some of the artwork on the top of them is beautiful too, isn't it?
Yeah, those guys came down in convoy on Thursday, and it was a fantastic sight to see the
We're very grateful to the owners. I mean, I know they are used on a daily basis, many of them in the parade here, but obviously tricky conditions for us today, and they are their pride and joy, aren't they? So,
There's no dust.
yeah, which is a win. We'll take that win.
This truck just in front of us here, I really like this truck. That's a 1980 K144. You can hear the engine, that's a two-stroke V8
Johnny
diesel,
English.
and it's got everything in the right place.
Big mission here for the team of Bulls at Wanaka to get them into the parade ground, and they are still literally
The Viking.
How many we had up on display up there? And people can wander up if you go in that direction too. You can see all the trucks parked up, can't you? And great chance to have a good look around and see the different rigs. A good sign when you guess you can't fit another
Deadpool.
truck. No more room.
I think that's a lot of people, so
Exactly, absolutely. It's been a vehicle that's had a few cool sponsored movies along the way too, hasn't it? I think it immediately spoken about it and things like that. So.
Yeah, if you go onto our stand and have a look and stuff, just behind us is a tribute truck and trailer to the Bandits. That's an exact copy of the original
Fantastic.
something of an emotion was.
Okay. Starring the late great Bill Reynolds back in the day.
One of those cheap as our basically ourselves.
at the end of the day, Richard. Developments, we came with big support of the equipment. This orange T950 in the front here, that truck's done a lot of work. That's, you wouldn't think it, I
Here
believe
comes
that's
Dines.
96, so approaching 30 years old. And then right behind it is a brand new one that's only 3 weeks old, T909.
Blue Momo.
Driven by Mace.
The T909 and the T909 that we just talked about there. I mean, I know we have some kind of other versions, but the bonnet is an iconic shape for you guys.
Husband Tim Lovett used to drive for Dines.
It's a big bonnet designed with a big cooling package so you can hook through trailers on the outback, but it's not quick.
I do. Would you?
Hoofing it.
Is that Murph still cutting laps? Greg Murphy is still cutting laps. Have you done any work today? No. No. He's just grabbing the keys and getting behind the wheel of anything he possibly can. Great stuff.
You've got Dines over there from Tapanui, local truck, T9, that's just down the arena.
So now on the back there's some very important weight on that truck because it's not running a trailer obviously. And
All up.
that's design, I think, isn't it? Truck could be a way of wheels. Still towing a boat in here. What's happening here over the back? I know, it's weird. I mean, it's pulling over the cameras. I think, is that the last one starting to make its way into the parade ground now? Yeah. What an amazing sight. They've been tooting the horn inside tracks. Isn't that a big round of applause? Like, really cool in the inclement conditions here. Great display.
So Kiwi's celebrating 102 years old this year. So last year we organised the Kiwi Only Truck Show. We actually managed to have 754 trucks turn up. And what a great event. Rows and rows and rows of them.
You two are getting eyeballed here by the Southpack Trucks team, are you? And
That's part of our sales. I'm not sure what they're about to do. I think they're jealous. There's a bit of a rush to see who will take the microphone up.
I think the envy's on our side because they're behind the wheel. That is one very, very beautiful piece of history there. So some of them starting to head out of the Harmons parade grounds.
Dead men tell no tales.
Well, think the fleet category goes to Burnell and Sons. What a great turnout.
And they're all so pristine in their presentation, aren't they? All of them got a little theme on them too. I think it was prepare for the British intelligence, Johnny English and the Viking and all sorts.
I think they're all based on themes from movies, that particular film.
Okay.
This white one here, the Stormtrooper.
Yeah,
that's RT, they're based in Christchurch. They've come down with a bit crew for the weekend.
Can't mistake it with the lighting, the blue lighting underneath. It was Murph and I saw that on the road the other night on its way into Wanaka.
The front of it's designed to look like a Stormtrooper's helmet.
Ghost Rider.
Can't miss it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening with the boat.
Doesn't matter. It works. Maybe they're covering the options if the rain keeps up.
What about over here in blue? Can you tell us a bit more about that one?
Okay.
Joker.
Don't know a lot about it, but it's a 60s vintage, and may see, has it got a Canadian maple leaf on the side of the hood? So in the 60s you could actually source your trucks from Canada or Australia. So, yeah.
Tell us about that process. Would have been quite interesting back in the days. That how you had to go about acquiring them, getting them.
Well, I think you could kind of work it with who had the best exchange rate.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's Dilly Gaff.
I reckon you're right. I reckon it doesn't have enough maple leaf on it. I think it does.
Some of the old
The
guys
Viking.
say that the Canadian trucks were the best built. So now what is Oh, look at this. What do you tell us about that? This one, Richard?
I think that's more your expertise. That there's one behind it.
There's a bit of jousting going on the microphone here, I think, at the moment. So we're talking about the Redmond's transport and contracting one, which looks like it's done a lot of miles, but still going, which is amazing. And then kind of in that original, almost patina look, I suppose you'd call it, wouldn't you? So, yeah.
This truck from Dines is a tribute to a guy called Big Mo, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago. He was one of the top guys that ran the business at Tapanui, in charge of this dispatching.
Even just looking through the windows into the cab and the quarters that you have on the minute, the detail on them and the options you have on them are remarkable.
That truck, that's a work of art, isn't it? That's beautiful.
Absolutely. If you voyage,
Here comes Murph again.
How's that gearbox, right?
Yeah, I think a bit of warranty there.
Yeah. You want it, Greg? Send you the
I
invoice.
think he wants to hand it back over to the boss, does he? What's happened there?
Just put it back on the stand, Greg.
He's commandeered it. And cut a good few laps too, as all race drivers do. Well done. You could come on up and tell us what that was like. When was the last time you drove a truck and you were straight back into it? Oh. Just like yesterday.
Not shocking enough. Yeah. We got class 5, I've never used it.
We do actually sell automatics, Greg.
Don't need one, mate. Road rages are all the rage these days. Yeah. I didn't launch one gear. It's because I stayed in the same one the whole time. Great having all the power, Preston.
Is it?
Power.
On tap. So once we've got the rest of the Kenworths through the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the traction guys. They're not hard to spot over there with a bit of smoke against the dark sky. So we're traction contraptions. They'll be next.
I want to say thank you to Richard and Adam as well, boys. Just quickly remind people again, it's really worth going and seeing the trucks on display that have been in the parade ground here, and certainly what you've got in terms of the new range to go and check out as well.
Yeah, come and have a look. Got some giveaways for the kids. Got some good merch. Mention Adam McIntosh's name, you'll get an extra 5%. So come and have a look.
Come and see us. We've got a lot of stuff. We don't want to take it home.
Happy Easter to you both, and we'll look forward to chatting with you both during the day. Thank you very much. Really cool. Cheers.